Right, it appears to be up and running. So I guess I should say hello and welcome back to Joyless Gaming and Hitman no subtitle, but yeah, recent events have been sort of unpleasant, and I wonder why I do this. Why I bother. Since I don't seem to have fun with it anymore. So, given that something that I tried and refunded occurred, I need to consider next whether or not I want to get Hitman 2. So I'm going to run through the story of this again relatively quickly. I don't know if I'll get it all done tonight though. Hi Jack. Hello again. So yeah, story includes the tutorial because there's cutscenes and stuff. Let's see if I can get it done tonight. I don't know if I will though. Might take a while. So you have to... Yeah.
Welcome to the agent program, Initiate. I'll be waiting for you inside. Follow the lights, please. Majestic, isn't it? I'm Diana. I'll take you to your quarters.
Someone likes to keep secrets.
Secrets are our stock and trade. Besides, from what I hear, you have a few of your own. I'm not like you, in case you're wondering. I'm in the Handler program. Agents and handlers work in unity. You know the expression, know your enemy? Well, that part is my job.
Knowing your enemy is only half the victory.
I know. You also need to know yourself. I'm working on it. I read your case file.
What game is this? This is Hitman
from
2016.
Work never is. Tell me, what did it feel like, taking lives?
Random. Disordered.
Is that why you came here? Why you let us test you?
Maybe I'm not the only one being tested.
Well, we are here. Basic training starts at 0600 hours. I should leave you to prepare.
Are you sure about this?
I am.
There are no second chances, Miss Burnwood. Not here.
I choose him.
May I inquire why? A blank slate? Antisocial? Apathetic and unresponsive? No doubt the boy shows promise, but...
Perhaps I see possibility where others see limitation. Isn't that what a handler does, sir?
We'll see. Anyone can kill Miss Burnwood. He still remembers nothing?
If he does, he's not sharing.
We will check up on his story. The hospital in Romania. In the meantime, keep him under close watch.
Well, I haven't done the tutorial stuff in quite some time, so let's hope I'm not too rusty on it.
Welcome to Advanced Mission Training. This operation originally took place in Sydney. The target was Calvin Ritter, infamous cat burglar, also known as the Sparrow. You will need to infiltrate the yacht, isolate and eliminate your target, and exfiltrate, all without arousing suspicion. And remember,
As an ICA agent, you are the most dangerous person in any room. But blunt force will get you nowhere in this business. And a true assassin never calls attention to himself. Good luck, Initiate.
So this is the guided one, right? Where they tell you what to do.
As previous tests have established, you exhibit an unusual level of enhanced sensory perception. Use your instinct now to sense the position and movement of people around you and identify your target.
Sorry, but this access point is
As
restricted.
suspected,
I can't...
security won't allow you on board in your current outfit. We should avoid confrontation and look for another way in. That mechanic is in your way. Sneak up and subdue him quietly.
Yeah.
You put on his clothes. That's a first. Might just work, though.
People do tend to see uniforms, not faces. Be cautious, though. Some people are more observant than others. Right. They won't find him anytime soon.
Didn't even need to subdue the guy. Okay.
This particular uniform should get you access through the staff entrance. Just act normal. Hold on. That mechanic with his back turned? He's what we call an enforcer. He knows his crew and he'll see right through your disguise. So stay out of his line of sight. You're in. Well done, Initiate. Right, now for the tricky part. Start by locating your target. Intel suggests he's around the bar area.
Curated with so much suave. It's okay. If this is what Mr. Ritter's yacht looks like, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
That is your target, Mr. Ritter. Unfortunately, the place is crawling with witnesses. I suggest you follow him. See if you can't isolate him.
Must say, really impressive. A lot coming. This is gonna be messy.
To be expected. Ritter's private deck is off limits for mechanics. If assimilation is the name of your game, you'll need a better disguise.
Oh, so they want me to throw it.
Are you?
Well, that's gonna leave a mark. Good thing we have insurance. Okay. Unlike mechanics, the cabin crew is allowed upstairs access. I see what you're getting at. Very unorthodox. I like it.
Oh, thank you very much. How are you, sailor?
The target's private deck. Now we're getting somewhere. Ah, but according to intel, Ritter is another enforcer who picks his own cabin crew. So tread carefully. The target will spot you if you get too close. To eavesdrop on his conversation, try and find a way to blend
Honey,
in.
making us look bad. Chew your food, why don't
Blending
you?
in, I see. Well done, Initiate.
Superhero, Calvin. They don't exist.
Not with that attitude, they don't.
Yes, can you consider him observed? Oh, this guy. Right.
Mr. Norfolk, so good of you to fly down. Can I offer you a drink?
Oh, no thank you. No. Not before 6. My wife is very insistent about that rule.
My sympathies. So, excellent timing. I just
nice impression. If we win, you can fix me a drink. Anyway, sounds like Ritter is about to have a private meeting with the gentleman in white. This could be useful.
This merger couldn't come at a more opportune time. The world's biggest video rental chain and its largest music retailer together at last.
What could possibly?
Clearly,
Okay,
Ritter doesn't want to be
Captain. Get
disturbed.
back to the crew.
Try sneaking round the back.
Not this way, though. Turn around. Get going. Say hello to go.
Almost there.
Speak up, mate. Can't hear you.
Now is your chance. Use your silent pistol or the client will notice.
Give me a second. It's just on the tip of your tongue.
Your target is down. Now head calmly towards the next.
They don't even know what's going on. They're stuck in their faces with the cabin.
The red car marks your exfiltration point. Simply push the button and you're in the clear.
Unnoticed kill, but somebody's going to find the body. He was clearly shot.
Advanced mission training complete. And may I say, elegantly done, Initiate.
I was technically spotted by the guy who threw a wrench at as well.
I look forward to the final test.
Now, do I think I do need to actually complete the huh?
How did you know?
I told you he had talent.
His stats are off the charts. Such skills and reflexes. They can only be the result of previous training. Power like that, with no moral restraint, he could be dangerous.
I thought that was rather the point, sir.
All agents have weak spots, Miss Burnwood. Pressure points to keep them in check. But this one... Perhaps it would be better to just...
Give me a chance, sir. Give him a chance. I will take full responsibility.
Very well. It's your show.
Yeah, I think. Not sure if you need to do the.
Welcome back, Initiate. As an ICA
No, you pretty much
agent,
don't have to do that.
every challenge you face can be overcome in multiple ways. Complete this exercise again, this time attacking it from a different angle. Vary your strategy. Improvise. We will be watching.
No, don't want guns or explosives. We could go disguised as that guy, but I don't think that's entirely necessary. Is that a door? That's a door. Oh, I love crowbars in this game. I think. That doesn't allow me to go there. I have to go this way. Because there's something in one of these. And there's a poison around somewhere. There it is.
The art, all curated with so much love and care. It's okay. If this is what Mr. Winter's yacht looks like, I wouldn't mind.
Yacht crew is clear. I swear to God, Keystone. I think technology.
No, damn it, I forget which one he drinks from.
You're the finest thief the world has ever seen, but things are changing. This is the universe's way of telling you to quit.
I could kill him with that.
While you still can.
This sparrow cannot die.
You're not a
Forget if he drinks from that one or the one over there.
exist.
Well, not with that attitude, they don't.
That one. Okay, good. Useful information. Would have been more useful a minute ago, but anyway. Where's he going? Is that how you kill him with one of those? He stands there. Can you go and stand next to the railing again so I can poison your drink? Or, yeah, okay, over there and doing that. Whatever.
Suave. I'll give you that.
You can kill him with those things, or one of those things, if they're emergency rafts or something. But I forget if he has to be standing there and you push it down, or if he's standing over there and you push it down. Not sure. Can't remember. Been a while since I did this. Alright.
Oh, man. I'm a block. Blow some chunk. Just step back, people. Let me spew any second.
Fuck.
Thing is, that being an accident kill, I could have just left him there, and if they found the body, it would be okay.
Massad's private collection in Boston a couple of years back.
And I can exit up here, I think. Yeah.
Once again, great work, Initiate. This exercise is available for as long as you need. When you're ready to advance, you have only 20 seconds.
Now, do I need to do the free version of the final test? Part of the story. I guess I'll know because I know what the cutscene is.
I just got word. Romania was a dead end.
You're saying that he lied?
Place is real enough. Deserted. But we found no trace that your man was ever there. Or anyone else for that matter.
Someone erased his steps.
We'll keep digging, of course. But frankly, it's as if the Earth just spat him out. Are you still determined?
Does it matter? I was told there'll be no second chances.
Don't believe everything you hear, Miss Burnwood.
My decision stands.
Very well. I'll be watching.
The final test is based on an authentic 1979 mission, the high point of training director Soda's career as an active agent. The target was Jasper Knight, a famous US chess master exposed as a Soviet spy. Soda's caught up with Knight at a military airfield in Cuba and eliminated him against all odds. This will be your objective as well. Now listen carefully. ICA exams aren't normally this difficult. Not only was the airfield a virtual fortress, but he even added additional guards. Sodas wants you to fail. He considers you a threat, and this way, your unfortunate exit from the program won't raise any eyebrows. Well, if he thinks we're bowing out, he is sorely mistaken. Good luck, Initiate.
So am I not being given guidance to a specific thing? Or is this just one of the easiest opportunities to come across? Okay, so that's just the first opportunity that you tend to come across.
Huh. Say you could somehow tamper with the ejector seat mechanism. You could presumably get Knight to trigger his own demise. That might just work.
Anyway, let's just do this one. Oh, they even gave me coins. May as well just follow the opportunity through.
The man is like a sitting duck, staying in Cuba. It's only a matter of time. If I was Knight, I'd be long
Bill button. Ugh.
documents that'll leak into the wrong hands in case anything happens.
Stream keeps spazzing out. Do I need a crowbar? Who cares if I need a crowbar? I'll have a crowbar. Ah, it's from the other side. Pretty sure that guy stays working most of the time. I hope. Okay, good.
Right. Now to set the trap.
That was a
The
wrench.
seat mechanism has been disabled. You may need a tool to re-enable it. Well done, Initiate. I dare say this is an accident waiting to happen.
That's one way to put it. Now I need to go and talk to the guy, right? It says that that's the opportunity to complete, but I'm pretty sure I need to get the guy in the plane.
How's the mechanic today?
Just don't have any major fuck-ups, please.
Amateurs to the untrained eye, but
Jasper Knight, we gotta go over the safety protocol. Follow me, please.
oh, must we really?
Yes, we must.
Okay, Mr. Knight. Climb in the cockpit, please.
So I probably don't have to do the free roaming version of this, since it seems like... I thought this was the way that you're supposed to do the tutorial version of this, but obviously it was just the first opportunity I came across, and so I remember it being the one I did.
Step 1. Strap yourself in.
Okay, all strapped in.
Step 2. Locate the ejector seat handle.
Yes, found it.
Step 3. Pull the ejector seat handle.
Right. Here goes. Pull.
Target down. You did it. Now head towards an exit.
My God, did that just happen?
Congratulations, Agent. You are cleared for field duty. I hope you know what you just did. The chopper leaves at dawn. Now get out of my sight.
So what happens now?
You go back into the world, disappear, stay on your own and on the move. When we need you, we will contact you.
And so does.
He played his hand, and he lost. He cannot touch us now. Still, I can't believe we beat him at his own game.
If you know your enemy.
Quite right. I should tell you, the trail went dead after Romania. Our team found no records of any kind. No name. Nothing.
I think they called me 47.
That's not a name.
So make it one.
All right. Agent 47.
Screen keeps spazzing out. Or is it just a video preview?
You were always the best. Nobody ever came close. You define the art, and it defines you. Your actions have changed the world. Powerful men have fallen by your hand, but by the same token, others have risen. Do you realize what kind of world you've been shaping? Does the ICA? Does your handler? I live in that world. I have seen the consequences. I have felt the cost. That's what defines me.
Connection to the server's been lost, you're saying? Well, let us resume. And we'll start there, although we'll start with our tuxedo with gloves. Start from the good old 5mm. Fiber wire coins. I should be able to do all right. What makes it difficult to get yourself behind the? Not much really when you think about it. Yeah, let's go to Paris. Preview spazzing out again. What's wrong with my connection?
Welcome to Paris 47. The show is just about to start. This is the red carpet event of the season, and the guest list is a veritable who's who of the global fashion elite. You will find Victor Novikov basking in the spotlight, and Dalia Margolis hosts the heavily guarded auction on the second floor for a group of Iago's top customers. Now, event security will keep a watchful eye on any suspicious activity, but I trust your timeless boat shall fit right in. Good luck, 47.
Why do I feel like I missed a cutscene?
Good evening, 47.
There it is.
Your destination is the Paris Fashion Show by Sanguine, one of Europe's leading couture brands. Your targets are Sanguine owner Victor Novikov, a former oligarch turned fashion mogul, and his partner Dalia Margolis, a retired supermodel, an iconic power couple on the global fashion scene, and two of the most dangerous people in the world. Novikov and Margolis are in fact the ringleaders of Iago, an enigmatic spy ring that deals in the global elite's most valuable secrets. Unscrupulous and opportunistic, Iago has caused disastrous security leaks all over the globe. When Crimean separatists caused a deadly meltdown at the Odessa nuclear power plant, Iago gave them access to the plant's security network. And when the Delgado drug cartel shot down the plane of President Hernandez and his family, Iago provided the classified flight plans. Now Novikov and Margolis have obtained a knock list of British undercover agents, which they plan to sell at a secret Iago auction during the Sanguine show. So our client, MI6, need us to stop the ringleaders before the knock list ends up in the wrong hands. The Sanguine show will be swarming with security, and Viktor Novikov will be the focus of everyone's attention. But despite his posturing, he is merely the money man. The real target is Dalia Margolis. Beautiful and brilliant, she is a master manipulator and the true brains behind Iago. 2 targets, a highly public event. At first glance, an impossible task. Then again, I do know how you love a challenge. I will leave you to prepare.
Right. Reminding us of what the stakes are. Okay. Funny that. MI6 attackers. It is weird to think that, I suppose something like the ICA would have to be known to some members of the intelligence community, so it's weird though that something like MI6 would actually hire them. It's a bit of a weird thing. What we want to do is get ourselves into the secret areas. Be allowed to wander around. We need a disguise. And hey, I'll have that crowbar. Poison, why not? So I think what I'll do... MI7 because he's trying English. Yes. Well, one of them is the domestic intelligence thing and the other is the foreign intelligence thing. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for the fireworks. Oh. I'm going to be conscientious and put this guy away safely. Though I only need this disguise for getting the fireworks remote. Gonna need to get another one to go upstairs. Oh, there's the bust. Come can't remember if one of these guys checks in this room, so... So the only thing that will be detected is my gun, except it won't be detected. That's the only thing that's an illegal item for me to carry. Thank you.
This whole next on the list is a real treat. Ladies and gentlemen, illegal surveillance exposed in the financial sector of
And they have time for it. Right. Well, that's... I suppose that's a good question. It's one of the most absurd things you could do in this mission.
Waiters will be, waiters. Oh.
Now, I'm pretty sure I actually managed to avoid being recorded. So if I leave through the cellar, I should be fine.
How was Moscow? Kamarov is gone. I set him up as a Langley spy. It's quite the scandal at the FSB. His death will not be investigated. Your turn.
Very well. The secrets of the global elite. 5 years of work. Everything we've collected. This thing makes WikiLeaks look like a gossip rag. The pen beats the sword, huh?
I have found that whoever wields the sword decides who holds the pen. Smile, Victor. Your reputation is safe. Now run along. I'm sure you have pretty dresses to attend to. Victor, good luck with the show. I have a feeling it's going to be the one you'll be remembered for.
Of course, still have no idea who this guy is. I imagine that's something that will come up in the sequel, which is basically Season 2. Hey, I haven't done this in a while and I got Silent Assassin. Alright. But having done all these things before, and now I have to go back to the menu, I can't just progress. Yes. Well, if you wanted 47 to do spy work, I'm sure he'd be good at that too, but he's mostly just good for killing people. Alright, well, tomorrow... So I was just, yeah, okay, that's where it's in the objectives, that's where the briefing is.
Good morning, 47. Your destination is the coastal town of Sapienza, also known as the Jewel of the Amalfi Coast.
Oh, pardon me.
Your target is a former client of ours, Silvio Caruso, a brilliant but troubled bioengineer employed by the Ether Biotech Corporation. Renowned for his early stem cell research, Caruso is now reportedly working on a far more disturbing project. A DNA-specific virus able to infect anyone, anywhere in the world. Imagine a bullet, fired in any direction, passing through countless bodies without inflicting harm, invisible and undetectable until it strikes its target. A world of armchair assassins killing with impunity. This is what awaits us, unless Caruso is stopped. Our client, one of Ether's major private stockholders, wants the project cancelled on ethical grounds, but without destroying the company in the process. She has asked us to eliminate Silvio Caruso and destroy the yet unfinished virus prototype. You will also need to deal with Caruso's lab head, Francesca DeSantis, a high-level Ether employee and cutthroat corporate climber who holds intimate knowledge of Caruso's research and could potentially carry on in his place. This is no ordinary contract, 47. Caruso's virus is a serious threat to our craft and trade, not to mention our core ideals. So failure is not an option. I'll leave you to prepare.
It's just funny, somebody concerned with ethics hiring an assassin. Yes. Alright. Italian suit with gloves, just because we can. Take my 5mm. Most of the stuff can be done. Just trying to think what methods I want to use.
Welcome to Sapienza, 47. Silvio Caruso's family home is right across the square. The bioengineer suffers from acute travel phobia, so the Ether Corporation has installed a state-of-the-art field laboratory somewhere below ground. Expect security levels to rise as you get closer to the virus.
Right, I'll wait for it to load in because it usually has troubles with that. Yep. Okay, now I think one of the things I might want to do to avoid trouble is to not have to go into the lab, but it's not entirely necessary. Though the slightly more remote method is not exactly simple. Still has a chance of being caught.
Today is going to be very busy. I just know it. Good for business.
Wait a minute. Guess I was getting a bit ahead of myself. No, he's just having a smoke. Right, because I know...
That's like a 2-hour drive, and when I get here they tell me I don't have clearance, that the morgue's been closed down.
What? By ether? I mean, how can a private company close down a city morgue?
Well, money talks, I guess.
Well, that's not money talking. That's money on a soapbox with a megaphone, you know?
Anyway, I'm taking the day off. I hear the coffee's pretty good around here.
Right, I don't know what you have to do to trigger this opportunity, but I might ignore it. I mean, you can ignore it and still be fine, I suppose, so I think I will.
You didn't tell me your cousin was back in town.
Ah, do I detect a certain attraction to the dashing
Oh,
private detective from Milan?
No, don't want to do that. Too annoying.
Hey there, big guy.
Alright, I'm gonna go and do something about getting myself into the mansion. It's a bit loud. So what I might do. Space, not X. First of all, yeah, recorded by a security camera, who cares?
That is Silvio Caruso.
He's got a bodyguard who will recognize me. Prefer James Bond or Agent 47? I don't know. Bond has had many incarnations, so... Probably overall, though, I mean, I guess I'd probably pick 47. Although James Bond can be more entertaining because he's prone to making really quite on-the-nose quips about killing people. 47 doesn't say anything. Thought I stopped this game? Yeah, so did I. But... yeah. I've stopped playing lots of games. Oopsie. There are games that have caused me more frustration than this one has, although... Yeah. I didn't bring a lethal poison. Oh, it's okay, I can drown her. I tried on Friday when Soul Calibur 6 came out, I tried that, and that just really went badly. So I'm back to wondering whether or not I want to get the sequel to this, which comes out in November. So, since I have found that there's a game that I don't want to get now, since I got a refund for it. So I think I just call her and then... No, I don't have a poison. Oh, I need a poison. Is there any more rat poison floating around? I'm sure there is, but I forget where. Well, I'm not allowed in the mansion? Oh. Am I allowed in the kitchen? No. Am I allowed anywhere? That's this guy. I really need to be able to poison her. Which means I need to find some poison. Some more poison.
There was a dead rat on the boat. Ah, good. Must mean poison.
Oh, that's right. I remember where it is now. Yes.
You missed a spot right there. Where?
Yeah, security cameras, I know. Alright. Trespassing in there as well. Bugger.
Notice how security is getting tighter and tighter, especially on the ladder.
There's the poison.
No, he's getting close to a breakthrough.
Got to avoid being spotted by Silvio, so...
Let's say I'm on indefinite probation.
So...
It's me.
Silvio let you off early.
I want us to meet. Your room.
I should say no.
But you won't. See you soon.
You can put the phone away, 47. He's up there. Right, now I just have to wait. Wait a minute. I can put music on, right? takes her time getting around. Right, almost here. She goes and has a drink, she'll be sick. I can drown her in the toilet.
Don't talk. Just listen for a second. I like you, Roberto. You're a lot of fun, and I could even see this under the right circumstances. The situation, it's complicated. You see, Ether, the company I work for, they didn't just send me here to assist Caruso. They sent me here to spy on him. They fear he's becoming a liability. A threat, even. And from what I have seen so far, I think they might be right. This could be dangerous, and I thought you deserved to know. So, now you know.
I wonder if there's other parts to the opportunity. Like if you don't poison her, if she just keeps talking and something, she comes close and you can just... I've never actually followed up on that. I always end up poisoning the champagne.
Roberto, where did you get that bottle? Oh no. Oh, I'm going to be sick.
I'll hold your hair.
Entering the Ether lab requires a key card and a uniform. Luckily, it seems both are within reach.
Yes, both are within reach because there's a keycard in here. Isn't there? Yep. Actually, no, I need to... Kitchen assistant disguise. And what I can do...
Chef Marcello, I'm the new kitchen hand. Sorry I'm late.
Damn right you are. Never mind. You can finish this tomato sauce. Maybe you can get it right. I seem to be jinxed. When you're done, ring the dinner bell.
Sure thing, boss. I'll give it some love.
Yep, there we go. Done up. In such a fashion that not only will it taste the way his mother's recipe tasted, it will also make him sick. Now, the thing is, I could push him off, and it is an accident kill, and so it won't matter if the body is found. But it might just be easier to strangle him and then stick him in the crate. Come and get it! Yeah, he's on his way. Yeah, I can get in through there now. It's funny that if a door is locked and it's only locked from one side, if you open it from the inside, it counts as being unlocked, which I guess is what you would do if you found a door that was locked from the inside and you could unlock it from the inside. Yeah. That's the guy who'll spot me. They have drinks too, yeah.
Lunch is served. Pasta, the Caruso style.
This again. Well, science. Pretty sure that. Why? This is excellent. My mother's recipe.
Your mother's recipe was canned spaghetti sauce.
Well, simply a matter of breaking down the...
Mr. Ray, it's sauce, not breakfast.
Hurry up and get sick. Oh! I heard that. Is that a follow? Ah! Stats went funny. Oasis Homes 13. Well, thanks for the follow. I don't always play this. In fact, I've not played it as much recently, so we'll say what I say to everyone. If you ever don't like what you see from me, then it's okay if you stop following or just never come back. It's okay. I don't mind. If you ever get bored with what I do, there's no need to hang around and be bored. Right. Right, strangle him, we stick him in the box. Now I can't go around that way. Change into this disguise again for some reason. These bodyguards recognize me. But I can sneak downstairs like this. It's just not the safest way to go about this. Wait a minute, that guy... Oh no, I was about to say, that guy doesn't know I'm not allowed here.
Ether's field. The virus prototype will be close by. Look for some type of quarantine unit.
Right, now, where do these people go? Is that another one? Jake Boy 66. Thanks for the follow. If you were here just a couple of minutes ago when somebody else followed me, I'll assume you heard what I said then. But yeah, if you ever get bored, you're perfectly welcome to abandon me. Do I have anything I can clobber? Oh yes, of course, I've got a crowbar. Excellent. I love crowbars in this game. So wonderfully multi-purpose. Well, I was spotted. Get out of cover, 47. Right, now part of the problem is that while this does disguise me against a lot of these people, it's not a perfect disguise. And it certainly doesn't let me get into the actual lab, so I'm going to have to dump this gun, just so that nobody ends up finding it. Pressing G to drop the gun, while at the same time it thinks I'm pressing G to open the door. What are you doing down here, mate? Okay. So I'm going to need some sort of... Yeah. Well, if I can get inside and get into one of the hazmat suits. Oh, and while I think of it, there's poison down here. Damn. Right, how do I go about sneaking my way into there? Yeah. We are so secure. Actually, there's a scientist in there. Actually, there's a scientist on the roof of this thing. I can go and take out that guy. Though I don't think I can hide his body up there. I think it's got a acid bath thing, but not a body hider. Oh no, it is. Awesome. See, of course, if I had this thing... Yeah, so, I mean, does that not trigger until you do that? Because... I could try running off to... Just I'm likely to get spotted trying to clobber this guy. This is just so I can get myself into there, so that I can put on a hazmat suit thing. Who would spot me? Those people there, probably. It's a serious risk. It was all a serious risk. Now I'll be spotted by different people. Does he stay looking that way? I hope he does. Okay. Alright. Now I'm going to need this person to leave so I can distract these guys and destroy the virus. Although, yeah, there are 3 things I can tamper with.
Warning, dangerous compound.
What the hell?
Warning, dangerous compound. Processing. Sampling ahead.
Perfect. Readings are good. Wait. No, good.
Real catastrophe in there. It's all just going to hell. The disaster.
Readings are coming in. Everything is looking stable.
There's still people who are going to spot me in this outfit. Damn it.
Yeah. So this is where it's time to focus on the real
Here we go. Let's fly away.
Ether Security's in the dark about the incident. A few at the company knew about the virus. Not even the board. Must have been someone at the lab. I understand. I'll get to the bottom of this.
Boss is unhappy. I followed you from Italy. I guess when you're invisible, you stop looking over your shoulder.
You did this.
Iago exposed you. ICA did the heavy lifting. I just pulled some strings.
Yeah, you mind? How do you expect...
I play dirty. That's how you defeat a stronger opponent. You strike from behind. Now give me the key.
You have a family? Trust me, if there's a weakness, Providence will find it.
I'll take my chances. The key.
Fine.
Oh. Another one.
Won't do much good.
It's funny. Cobb said the same thing.
Pat, what? Patriot.
Messenger.
Don't.
What?
I just killed you.
Then we're even.
Patrioty something or other? It disappeared too quickly for me to figure it out. Thank you for the follow. So tell everyone, if you ever get bored with me, it's okay to leave. I don't mind if you abandon me. I'm surprised that people keep following me. It's very strange. I was sure that I would have been counted as being spotted because that guy I threw a crowbar at said unconscious witness. Right, well, on to the next mission in a minute. If you'll just pardon me for a minute, I need to pee. I'll be back. You already live without the fan on. Back. Oh, they've reactivated the entertainer, and yes, I have previously failed it. Okay. So we just finished Sapiens, so we want to go to Marrakesh. Gilded Cage.
Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is Marrakesh, Morocco, where civil riots are looming. Your targets are private banker Klaus Strandberg and Army General Reza Zaidan, two of the conspirators in a sinister plot to overthrow Morocco's fragile government. Strandberg, a former bank CEO who stole billions of dollars worth of savings from the Moroccan people, was facing trial for investment fraud. But early this morning, a band of heavily armed mercenaries freed Strandberg from his prison transport, resulting in the death of several police officers. Strandberg now takes refuge at his native Swedish consulate, in front of which crowds of angry protesters have gathered, demanding his handover to Moroccan authorities. We believe General Zaidan orchestrated Strandberg's escape to infuriate the public and spark nationwide riots, allowing Zaidan to impose martial law. Operating out of a field HQ at a nearby abandoned school, he will no doubt use the riots to depict the Rabat government as weak and inept, and persuade the general staff to support a fully fledged military coup in the name of national security. Our client, building contractor Hamilton Lowe, who stands to lose a fortune in government contracts, has hired us to prevent the coup d'etat. To do so, you need to paralyze Zaidan's rebel forces and prevent the riots from escalating further. hence the double contract. This is quite the political powder keg, 47, so be careful. The fate of a nation is at stake. I will leave you to prepare.
Right, now the printing thingies, the whatever's, that could be useful, but not sure I want to go to that effort. I might prefer to go and do like sneaking in and being the prisoner. Maybe. Maybe. Let's take a lockpick instead of fiber wire though. I think either the massage for Strandberg or the electrocution, accidental electrocution, either one of those will work. Strandberg, I think. And Zaydan, yeah.
Welcome to Marrakesh.
I could kick a toilet onto him.
The situation grows more tense by the minute.
Yeah.
The consulate is under lockdown, but the protests are only a stone throw away from full-blown riots, and Zaydan won't hesitate to unleash his troops. So whatever you're planning, time is of the essence. Good luck, 47.
The thing I can't remember is whether or not you're allowed into the oh, pardon me. Cassie. Whether or not you're allowed into the consulate dressed like this. I kind of forget. Right.
How you doing? Those people hate the Swedes all of a sudden.
You haven't seen the news?
I'm serious. Is that the shisha den right now?
So what? Think they're gonna storm the house?
Wow.
It'll be done in a just way.
Sarah.
Alright. I seem to recall there being a thing, but I guess I'm wrong. Nah. Scissors. Scissors everywhere.
I know. I gotta be honest with you, that is the worst parking job I've ever seen. Let's split before anyone sees us. Just tell my father-in-law the protesters did it.
Yeah, piss off. Go away. Leave me to my business. Now, I don't actually need to take out these guys to get a uniform. Because there's one over in that building. This would have the added benefit of, you know, cool. Would I get spotted through there? Probably, yeah.
You made it. Most impressive, 47. Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Frankly, it would be more impressive if I managed to get through here without getting killed. Opportunity updated, what? Ah! No. Turn around. This won't exactly allow me to move with impunity, but at least allow me to move a bit more freely. Well, I've got lots of screwdrivers and stuff, so I think perhaps what I will do.
Starting to think our CEO's a bit of a mad dog.
See if I can go upstairs. Oh, not while he's there. For him. Alright, let's not go up that way then. I need a card to get in here, don't I? Where is the card for this again? Is it over here? Alright. I will just go out the front and up that way. I'm pretty sure that's allowed. More importantly, but people won't spot me. Oh, except that bastard will. And the receptionist. Oh, damn it. Why do you people have to be so observant? Warmonger? Me? Still facing the front. I don't remember if... I don't think soldiers are allowed upstairs anyway, but... I'm angsty, antsy, and just not happy with this situation. Okay. Just leave that in here. Change clothes. Almost no one goes in there, so... Still a whole bunch of people who are going to spot me in this outfit.
6 small screws and 5 sort of smaller screws.
Yeah. Hmm. Whose attention does that attract?
Report at the reception desk. That was Connie Engstrom. Please go to the reception desk.
I just don't see the need for all the secrecy.
And you don't have to. Orders are orders.
Security looking hella tight today, keeping it real, what?
What? Seriously, what did you just say? Another screwdriver. Oh, I hope this guy doesn't come in here. I don't think he does.
I need to talk to the boss man about these uniforms again. This polyester sticking to my gut, everything, man.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna have a bloody phone conversation. Could not be bothered waiting for him to finish that phone conversation. So, okay, there's the guy that went upstairs. So that's what he does, he goes upstairs.
Security crew, huh?
Yes, of course I'm not trespassing. I'm allowed up here. I'm consulate security. It's my job to be up here.
Hey, brother, what's up?
Come on. Oh, I can get rid of this gun.
Massage expert Connie Engstrom.
And off.
The reception desk. Please go to the reception desk.
Hi there, just trying to read your... That's a jewel. Hello. Right, if I can get out here without being spotted... Crap. He will die. This guy's coming upstairs. Search all you want, you won't find anything, except maybe that guy's gun.
Attention all personnel. This is a level 4 security announcement. A terrible accident just occurred.
Yep.
Please stay calm.
Terrible accident.
Investigate and do not discuss the incident with the outside world. Do not discuss the incident. We appreciate your cooperation and your understanding.
How are they supposed to know what the incident is? To ditch this gun as well. Just thought if he's gonna drag a body in there, I don't want him finding a gun and getting suspicious. Anything in here I can make use of? Aside from wrenches and crowbars. Nah. Alright. Go back. And... I need... Well, it'd be useful to have the military outfit again, because that will allow me to just go into the school. What he found? Oh, was it the guy in the toilet? Please don't be the guy in the toilet. Damn, it's the guy in the toilet.
Hey you, how about doing your job? Someone please help me! Hey, tell me what's going on. What's a naked man?
That's gone badly.
What's up? Thanks for responding so quickly. We never expected it.
It's gone very badly. Very, very, very badly. You could pass for me. Except for the barcode. Alright, I need a good disguise. Like an actually good disguise.
Hey, slow down, my friend.
Because the word has gotten out that some guy who looks like consulate security is acting very strangely. Okay. Now.
Security details present. Awesome.
Yeah.
Hello, hi, welcome.
Oh fuck.
Welcome. Please, what would you like?
They screwed this up because wrong disguises, wrong outfits, drawing attention to myself, all sorts of horrible crap.
How do you even my mother's
I want this guy to come back this way so I can sneak around past him and go into the thingamy shop. And there's usually a guy, military guy up there.
Oh, do you mind?
I do mind. This has gone rather badly for me.
I can see.
How's your father? Doing well. Thanks for asking. He's upstairs right now working on this novel.
Now, if there isn't a military guy up here, and there isn't, well, I'm just going to have to sneak into the... Just going to have to sneak into the school. There's this guy, why not? And, take the uniform of a guy who's in there.
General Zane keeps coming down here to check on the resident. I hear they were close, so what do you think? Poor bastard. The way I heard it, his brother was one of the policemen who got killed when the first factory for the prison went.
You must be able to climb in. Is that a way to climb out, but not a way to climb in? Nah. Okay. Comes back this way. Get off the thing, 47. Now, he shouldn't be discovered if I leave him here.
You're in. Good work, 47. Now to locate General Zaydan.
Alright. So, that's just ammo. So I think what I want is I want to be able to get around the other side. So yeah, you can go out that way, you just can't come in that way. Oh, crap.
Ex-wife. Yeah. Bet that's why you saved the execution for after the phone call. Screaming into his soul. Yeah, pretty cynical. Maintain order.
I just really want to be able to get around to here so that I can distract some of these people. Good thing I got all these screwdrivers, eh?
What? That looks like it. Hey, funny guy.
Why does this always have to be so hairy? Right, I want to wait for Zaydan to move off first. You know what? I don't think I need to go to the trouble of
Stand by.
disguising myself as the prisoner.
Anyone there?
Although I will take the officer's outfit because it's a good disguise. Almost no one recognizes it. That'll do. Oh, so that's how you could use that as that to get into there, but otherwise, yeah, you can't actually get there from. Wait for him to finish his routine. You can add his window there, but there's no reason to. My lamp's off. Why is my lamp off? Better turn it back on. Light it back up.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
compromised. But I don't understand. There is no sign of forced entry, no alarms, nothing.
One of my people has gone missing in Johannesburg. A key bearer.
I wish I'd been informed. Still, the system demands 2 keys, and the rest are all accounted for.
Except for your late predecessors.
Cobb? But his plane went down over the Pacific. It was an accident.
Such was the conclusion at the time. Yes. People die, Mr. Fannin. Happens all the time, even to us. It seems like a conspiracy. Probably isn't. And yet, the failed coup in Morocco, the ether virus. Someone knows about us. There was a pattern and I failed to see it. Providence is under attack.
How much was there?
Money? Not money, Mr. Fannin. Information on all of our assets and operatives. Like you. Dig a trench, Director. And make it a deep one. Because none of you are safe anymore.
Maybe next time you want to make something that requires 2 keys to be simultaneously turned, that you put them too far apart to be wielded by a single person. Oh, that's right, I did that challenge a while back and didn't successfully complete the mission. So I was spotted and bodies were found, yes. Well, Perfect Run was bound to end sometime, wasn't it? Right. Bangkok. So this will allow me to just go on in sequence. Never paid attention to that, that button up there.
Good morning, 47. Your destination is the HITMAN luxury hotel resort on the Chao Phraya River, just outside Bangkok. Your main target is Jordan Cross, the lead singer of The Class, a renowned indie rock outfit recording their highly anticipated sophomore album. But this millennial poster boy harbors a dark secret. 1 year ago, promising young actress Hannah Highmore fell to her death from Cross's penthouse loft in Dumbo, New York. According to the police, Miss Highmore's death was a tragic accident, but her parents remain unconvinced. They firmly believe that Cross murdered Hannah and only escaped justice due to the power and influence of his father, billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross. A secondary target, Ken Morgan, corporate fixer and attorney to the Cross family, is also staying at the hotel. Cunning and unscrupulous, Morgan was a key agent in the cover-up of Hannah Highmore's murder and Jordan Cross's subsequent acquittal. The Highmores understandably want retribution, and while the system may be powerless, ICA is anything but. I will leave you to prepare.
Okay. This is where they start getting a bit more complicated. Now, there really is no need for a lockpick in this one, because there are no pickable locks. So, do I bother changing the fiber wire for something else? Actually, if I made it a lethal poison, I could deal with what's his face pretty quickly. Oh, nah. I can get the message that will isolate him in the basement. But that does mean I need to get some appropriate disguise to get me upstairs first. Security or hotel staff. Either one, really.
Welcome to Bangkok, 47. Ken Morgan has booked the Queen Suite, but has yet to check in. You will find him in and around the restaurant. Oddly enough, Jordan Cross seems completely unaware of his presence. Cross and the class have set up a recording studio in the Emperor's Suite on the 3rd floor. Private security around Cross and his entourage is highly capable. Still, I'm sure you can find your way into his inner circle. After all, today is Jordan Cross's 27th birthday. The age when rock stars die. Good luck, 47.
Yes, I did remember to bring that. Okay.
Ugh, will you cut it out? Sorry. I was cleaning the Baxter's room earlier and that singer from the pub, you know, the hotel owner's son, he was rehearsing a song at the window.
No. He hasn't for years.
Does the security guard just stay there?
Agoraphobic. I think he's plain old paranoid. He's bought this island off the coast of Costa Rica, and supposedly it's like impossible to dock, so you have to get there by plane. And they say he's got more connections than the freaking Vatican and a security court match.
Did you keep them?
No, I just think it's older. There was at least a month's pay in that wallet.
Yeah, I always think it's weird how they forget their key cards.
Yeah, rich people can be so dumb. Everything is disposable, even their key cards for their own reasons.
Ah. Yes. No, that's kitchen staff. No, I'd prefer hotel staff. Is there a hotel staff disguise? I may have to get it from a person. Anyway.
Hey, waiter. So rude.
I'm rude. What about the hey waiter? Out of nowhere. Come on. Get around here. So I can clobber you with a soda can. Okay. Why is it everyone can recognize me? Right, what I'm gonna do?
Well, what can I say? Let's get back to work.
Nothing else in here. Go up here. There's security cameras everywhere. Alright, now my options are...
So he's what, like 25? I mean, I bet he's older than he looks. I mean, the rich always are. He's turning 27 now.
to get myself up there and deal with Jordan Cross. I think I might want to
Well, you know, Club 27. Come on, celebrities die at the age of 27.
get that recording and deal with him that way. Does this get anyone's attention? Of course not. I'd like to be able to get into the security room. That would be helpful. I think there was a... Ow, ow, ow. Finger's gone sore. Isn't there a... No, there isn't. Alright. There's a fire extinguisher.
The letter, Neil. The one Dexy Barrett told you to take down to reception 3 hours ago?
Oh, right. No, I'm just comatose today. No, I'm good, thanks. I'll pop down in a moment.
Yeah, so you keep saying.
Yeah, Dexy Barrett is Jordan's manager. He's not the boss of us. Who's he on for, anyway? She didn't say. But he's staying at the Queen Suite, so I figured it's someone important. I will.
In a minute after I choke you out. And steal your clothes and...
Managing your shit, Ben. No, Dexy Barrett doesn't waste time on amateurs. She's a kingmaker, that one. Only works with the best.
But, I mean, she's been with Jordan in the class since the beginning.
That's different. Few upcoming artists can afford to hire a superstar manager. Least of all full-time. Jordan can. He could have bought up monumental records without making a dent in his trust fund.
Yeah, except he didn't.
Yeah, that's right. Hiring Dexy Barrett is the only privileged thing he did. He wanted to prove himself. Do it right and true. You got respect for him.
Yeah. Still want to punch him, though.
Seriously? Why? Jordan's amazing. He's cool, good-looking, and let's not forget, he's a kick-ass artist.
Yeah, you know, I think you just answered your own question.
Get in here so I can choke you out. Nobody else ever comes in here. Oh, I don't like that. Pardon me. Pardon me a minute. Yep. Either my eyes are getting fucked up, or we were having flickering lights, power fucking up or something, I'm not sure. Get off the wall, 47. This is not working out as well as I wanted it to.
Nice to see you. Keep walking.
I shall. I think the only better disguise for going upstairs is the bodyguard one. It's not quite as easy to procure though. At least not before you actually go upstairs. Once you're up here, I think it's easier to get.
Greetings, sir.
Or easy enough to get.
Why, Mr. Cross? Nixie Barrett. I have the recording you're interested in. Well, your son listens to me, that's how. I told him I would destroy it. Still, it took some very hard work on my part. So that's the situation. I left a note for your boy. Who will you be sending? Scumbag lawyer, Ken Morgan. That's an expensive errand boy. I believe the price has doubled now. Because I have a lot of ex-husbands to feed. And, well, I just really dislike you, Mr. Cross. Your ruthless nature takes my breath away, even by my standards. In fact, I'm betraying your one and only son's trust just by talking to you. So pay up. Those are the terms.
I don't need to view intel. I am waiting for her to take a drink. So I can follow her to the bathroom, choke her out, hide her body. And then have the recording.
That is Jordan Cross.
I'm so glad he doesn't recognize me.
In equal measures.
Oh, they're not going to bump into each other and have a word?
No. Do you really want anything? Still like it? Bamboo water? Artichoke? Not my favorites. What the hell?
Who's he going to talk to? That guy's clipping through the chair. Now you're back. Hi. Hi, Jack.
Answering my father's phones now, I see. Moving up in the world, are we? In a meeting? Yeah. How convenient. What are the odds? Cut the crap, Morgan. We both know the great Thomas Cross has an army of ass-kissing sycophants to do the actual decision-making. Where's the old vampire really, huh? Taking a nap in his coffin? Right.
How are you?
You do that, Morgan.
I'm doing better than you're about to do. Drink up, Dexy. Yes. Drink deep. I think the bathroom's this way.
Stay clear, folks. I'm about to blow Chuck.
Okay. Safe combination. Awesome. There's got to be somewhere to put her body. Yes! There we go. Now, the safe is in her room, which is over the other end of the building, I think. Soda can. Another soda can. Oh. Guy's not very good at cleaning up after himself. No drowning. No, she's not the target. I just wanted to get something off of her. Is that it? That's it there, isn't it? Bathroom. Yeah. Right, I managed to avoid being noticed. He's gone back downstairs. When's he gonna notice? Is he gonna go on repeat? There he comes.
Target down. Next up, Ken Morgan.
Can I dress up as him? No. What a shame. Oh, that's on this floor.
You were gonna tell me about that performance in Barcelona. Oh yeah, man. Oh, that was crazy. So
Might be easier to get security disguise.
I just go where the job takes me. Right.
Which camp are you in? Accident?
You already get the challenge? Oh yeah, I've done most of the challenges. Just doing a sort of full story run-through stream. Just to sort of see if I still like the game enough to get the second one when it comes out. And of course the thing is, that with the second one, if you've got the first one, they're going to include the entire first season in the second game. With new unlocks and challenges and stuff.
Yeah, sounds fun.
How do you get this guy?
Yeah, will do. Hey, thanks for the introduction.
Is it? Mm-hmm. Alright. They do player contracts. Oh, sometimes, not very often. Wait a minute, what? The guy up there still recognizes me? Well, that's just not fair. Right, you know what I'm doing then? I'm going down bloody
man. Good job.
drain pipe or whatever it is, however you get down there. To speedrun contracts. Yeah, that's well, certainly something you could do, yeah. No, I wanted to slide. I was just thought while I was at it I would go to the fucking thing. And I'm not even trespassing. But there is the issue of... Yeah, there's the issue of getting this bloody recording thing destroyed. Am I allowed in there in this outfit? I don't think I am. Yeah, I'm not. Please, soda cans everywhere. Now, it's the guy that patrols, isn't it? It's the guy that patrols that can spot me.
Let me know if anything does pop up, okay?
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
So there's one. Penthouse safe. Ah, that's the information that I've already used. I'm going to go back to a bodyguard outfit. Just because I think it can get me into more places without being spotted by security. I think. I think it is one of the better disguises on this level. Oh, of course that guy recognizes me. The guy always recognizes you. There's Morgan. So he's okay. He's almost here. He's in the kitchen, the dining room, whatever, trying stuff out.
So, anyways, this big real estate tycoon called.
He's going to try contacting Dexy Barrett, and she's not going to be able to answer.
That is Ken the Brick Morgan, lawyer and corporate fixer.
I mean, I'm filthy rich now, but it killed me to say goodbye to my paintings.
Yeah, I see what you mean. I think.
Yes. You know, I found something very exciting in Thailand. You know, they take color so seriously here. They have a color for each day. And for instance, Saturday is purple, and you can't wear green. Oh, no, no, no. It's bad luck to wear green on a Saturday. It's beautiful, right?
I agree 100%.
I love the suit, man. Respect.
And most people down here don't recognize me either. Awesome. So the body hiding thing is there or there. Or I could drag him into there. It's 2.5 hours. I'm almost finished this one. That's alright.
This must be the place. Wait outside, guys. Negotiations are best done on reasonable terms.
If you think that's best, sir.
Now the problem is I've seen that guy come back in here. Well, that didn't go the way I wanted it to.
Both targets down. Now head towards an exit.
Oh, on the wrong side. I was worried, I was in a hurry. Oh well. I've done worse.
So anyway, we were going out for dinner. Just
Even tonight, I've done worse. The Morocco one didn't go very well.
The body of billionaire media mogul Thomas Cross was discovered earlier this evening, slain by multiple gunshot wounds. Cross was scandalously kidnapped this morning at the funeral of his only son, acclaimed rock musician Jordan Cross. The notorious recluse Thomas Cross has not left the Department Island in years, and authorities are now looking into a connection between the two gangs.
This was no coincidence.
Not by a long shot. Thomas Cross had billions in hidden offshore accounts. all stripped clean within hours of the kidnapping. Someone wanted the son dead to lure out the father. Someone smart enough to stay in the shadows while we did the wet work, and the Highmoors picked up the check.
A shadow client. Someone got rich. The contract was just. That was a sound problem.
I know you don't care about politics, 47. But ICA is neutral, always has been. Can't allow ourselves to be manipulated. Besides...
It's happened before.
Italy, Morocco, Paris. All our clients got their intel the same way. Anonymous tips from a hidden source. Each contract perfectly legit, yet part of a grander design.
I don't see the pattern.
Somebody does. The board has asked us to chase down this shadow client, and our analysts are closing in as we speak.
I know that tone.
Someone's playing a game, 47. The question is, against whom?
Well, not against 47, as the cutscene at the end of the next mission lets us know. Oh, I was only spotted. And I guess I was spotted by Ken Morgan before I punched him in the face. No, it's exit to menu, not next mission. That's a shame. Oh well. I know how to get there from the mission, from the main menu to the next mission. So if you... Yeah, it's just that. So it's... This is the one where it becomes a problem. Yeah.
Good morning, 47. We have a lead on the shadow client. ICA White Hats have traced the anonymous data received by our clients to one Olivia Hall, brilliant young hacktivist and suspect in a dozen cases of cyber vandalism. Using onion routing with state-of-the-art encryption, Hall went to a lot of trouble to stay untraceable. She is good, but we are better. Her digital trail has led us to a remote farm in Colorado, where satellite footage has revealed what appears to be the training camp for a private militia, led by an already registered target, Sean Rose, Australian environmental terrorist and explosives expert wanted for a series of public bombings. Rose was spotted near the scene of Thomas Cross's kidnapping, which makes him our prime suspect for the shadow client. Spurred by Eric Sodas, the ICA Board of Directors has asked us to infiltrate the farm and eliminate Sean Rose, along with 3 other prominent militia members. Ezra Berg, retired Mossad interrogator, Penelope Graves, former Interpol anti-terror analyst, and finally Maya Parvati, former assassin and gunrunner for the Tamil Tigers. I'll be honest with you, 47. I consider Eric Soda's reasoning hasty and ill-advised. Now, we cannot go against the wishes of the board, but we can conduct our own investigation. Whether a direct threat to the ICA or not, we need to know the shadow client's true agenda. I will leave you to prepare.
Prepare I shall, because this is always a bothersome thing to do. Okay. Now, pick my trusty 5mm. I love that 5mm. Don't know if I need coins, but I could do with a lockpick. Oh. Smuggled items. I mean, there are places where I can do poisonings. Pretty easy ways to take care of some targets. without having to do convoluted stuff. Okay, there's... I know of 2 places I can get lethal poison. One's an injection and one's the pills. And I think Berg actually has lethal pills on him. So that leaves like Sean Rose, but I know ways to get him when he isolates himself. Or I could explode him, which I think I shall do. Yes, these terrible accidents. Yeah, I think I might take... I might actually take a lethal poison with me. Between that and the pills that I know I can find, I think I can poison the 2 women, and I can explode Sean Rose, and I can explode Ezra Berg. I should probably start at an infiltration point, but I guess as part of the flow of playing the story is that I'm starting at the initial spawn point.
Welcome to Colorado, 47.
I don't ever feel very welcome in Colorado.
HQ at an old apricot farm, and appear to be training for a series of coordinated strikes, ranging from cyber attacks to full-blown guerrilla warfare. The Shadow Client appears to unite specialists and radicals from all over the map, mercenaries and terrorists, hackers and spies joined by an unknown common cause. Satellite scans indicate that the command room is below ground inside an old tornado shelter. Only Rose appears to have access, however, so to get inside, you will need to get creative. This environment is hostile and highly alert, so tread carefully. Good luck, 47.
Now, as I think I have said many times when I was playing it, particularly on Professional, that normally I don't have any major issues with this level. I mean, it's not brilliant, but some people hate it with a passion, and I can actually understand that. But that doesn't stop it from being a problematic level to do.
Up and running.
So as I was saying, despite the fact that I don't object to the notion of them wanting to try and make a level that's challenging by design, there's still a lot of bullshit that happens, and when the bullshit happens, that's not a challenge, it's just bullshit. But in principle, I don't object to the notion of them deciding to make a level that's difficult because, by default, the entire thing is a hostile area. That's not really the problem I have with it. The problem I have with it is that things that are supposed to be pretty straightforward end up not being straightforward, just because sometimes it decides to fuck with you. Right. Lethal poison pill jar. Oh, they may take rat poison. What is that? Technician, and that just goes to the motor pool. I actually don't want the point man disguise. Yeah. I actually just want...
Don't you dare mess up this fucking day more than it already is.
I just want... to be able to get into the barn. And frankly, this is enough to get into the barn. Right, so ditch these guns. I don't want people running into finding the guns. Not that they actually go in there, so it's usually safe to leave things in there.
What's up?
The thing that I found too is that I think on normal, but definitely on professional, this is a better disguise than the point man disguise. On normal, I think point man's probably better, but on professional, this one's better because almost none of the people in the barn recognize you. But you got people that recognize the point man disguise on professional. Like this bastard over here, in the middle. Keeps spotting you when you're trying to... Why would you puncture that one?
So, not to be a pain, but what's the point of practicing if Burgess is out of commission, boss?
Well, how about because I told you so? That good enough for you?
Oh yeah, sure. It's just that... Well, only around 60% capacity here.
Burgess got his ass creamed because he screwed up. Alright? I don't need you tools to experience the same things, so we're practicing until you can do this in your sleep. Any more questions?
Alright, they're gonna do their thing.
That's all, boss.
That is Sean Rose.
Yep.
Terrorist turned insurgent.
Ram clipped him pretty good. Dumb son of a bitch is lucky to be alive.
Do we need to replace him?
Shit, no. Burgess is the best of the lot. He just needs to lie down and take a shot of anodyne. Team will do a few runs in the meantime.
So, we're on schedule.
We're on schedule, Rose. Quit micromanaging. I know my shit. Same as you.
We'll see.
Yeah, she's gonna have a drink. So I need them to sort of like piss off so that I've...
I'm coming over. I want a full update. Got it?
I just intend to leave a series of poisonings and accidents in my wake. Yeah, those guys up there never see you, do they? This guy's a problem, though. I can't poison that water while my party's standing next to it. Lucky. Now to get onto the bomb range. Okay, well, one of the things I need to do . Yeah, so I'm going to need to distract this guy. Yeah, I could do that, but I won't. I'm going to poison her. It's only a problem for him if he sees the start of the animation.
So I just found out that Bavati was a Tamil tiger. I've spent all my mercs and was allegedly one of the off we contact.
So is it possible for me to sneak in and fuck with the explosive without needing a disguise? Probably not. Maybe. And if I get spotted, just have to run away. Okay, I need that guy to not be at that barrel. When that guy goes for his drink. He's putting his drink down, he's done. Alright, as long as that guy doesn't come back this way before this guy goes to his next drink. I won't actually need to get myself an explosive specialist outfit, which would be great if I don't have to do that. I have a feeling I am going to have to do that, though. Because look, here comes that guy. Shit, 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 shit. Alright. Oh, I don't even need to clobber people with. So there's something here? There's probably something here. Oh. Got worried for a second.
Give me a break.
Well, that was 2 kills, pretty quick succession there. Oh, they only just found Graves' body. Because they don't find it immediately. Pretty sure nobody else has been sort of left floating around. Right, so we need... just need to set up the death of Ezra Berg. The annoying thing is that this one here is free to pick up, just put on, but it's always observed. It's always observed.
Put it in the locker.
Oh shit! Not the most exciting part of the job, eh?
Oh, fine, fuck you, mate.
Yeah, enough with the fancy parkour moves, okay?
Parkour, I just jumped down off of something. Oh, is my stream spacking out again? This time I can actually still see the preview, but it says determining quality. Hmm.
The Hitman, champion of the world, versus the ever-evil Spec Ops #1. Who will win in the cage of death? Chairs, 2x4s, and broken glass allowed. No rules. No rules. This Saturday. Don't miss it.
No, 47, you doofus! That's probably a bad idea. Somebody's gonna see it. Somebody's gonna see it. Somebody's gonna see me. Wow, nobody saw me. Oh, Sean Rose is dead now. Yep, I'm good at this. Apparently. Yeah, dealing with these guys is always a problem.
That reminds me, I need to check with Rose if we need anything special for Mexican.
Yeah, that guy. I was hoping to sort of like set up the accident where he can go and explode himself. But that's always bothersome because dealing with the guys that are in the shed is always a problem. I think I've done that far too many times. Oh, nitroglycerin. I was thinking that was poison, but because it looks like poison vials, but it's nitroglycerin. So, yeah, those guys don't... It's just that guy that recognizes you for being in this outfit. So I can sneak around inside the house perfectly in this outfit if this guy is dealt with, but one of the few ways to really deal with just him is to deal with these guys, and then you can just leave his body in here. 3 hours. I've only got one target left on this mission, but do I really want to set up the thing of blowing him up? The other thing I could do is I could... Oh, no, the other thing I can do is I can get a wrench. If I can get a wrench, I can blow him up a different way. It's actually much easier. Why have I only just thought of that? Problem is, though, you still have this thing of even if I'm in this disguise... That guy, you know, like, there's no blend places.
Hello? It's just me. Don't throw anything at me, please. That looks like a false alarm.
That. Wonky zoom. Right, I'm gonna go... Where can I get a wrench? Where is a wrench? Wrenches. Where are wrenches? On this map. Wrench. Garage key. Oh, this is the garage, isn't it? You know, see, the thing is, if I could get rid of these guys... really have anything like... Oh, actually, no, nitroglycerin. I can throw it and it explodes, right? Oh, see, I can't even do that without a wrench. Wrenches. By the way, I need a wrench if I want to kill him with an explosion. Which I do, because that'll make it an accident, and it's fine. It's a crowbar. Oh, of all the times I don't really care to see a crowbar. Oh, no, I know where this one. There's one over here somewhere. There it is. Wrench.
Is Ezra Byrne, former Mossad interrogator. His services are in demand at the moment.
Oh. Can you believe I actually forgot I was even wearing my mask? Wow. My shrink would have a field day.
See, how many packs do you have left? Rose keeps coming by.
Really not bringing out a carton on Tuesday. If you run out, I've got some recreational hallucinogens in my garage lab. I'll be happy to conjure up a dose for you.
Yeah, that's probably a little strong. Thanks, Nick.
Suit yourself.
Right, well, that should tend to itself now. It's Rose's room key. Is there a house key? I can't remember if there's a house key. I wonder if I shouldn't have done that. Because he might not stop for a smoke. What is it you can change into here? Why would you put a Militia Elite outfit inside a place that you can only get into if you've got a Militia Elite outfit?
Sir, I'm sorry. This is extraordinary.
Yep.
That's good, sir. Go.
Didn't think he turned around that far or fast. Either way, he's gonna get himself killed. So he may not. Yeah. And I may end up killing an on-target as well. Actually, I probably will kill an on-target. I blame myself for impulsively administering the overdose, thinking I don't want to wait for him to have the conversation. So he's not going to have the conversation, but he's not going to stop for a smoke, I think. He's going to go around, tinker with his thing, and he's going to explode himself from the exposed, the leaked gas. Yeah, he's not stopping. I'm an idiot. And he's probably going to kill the guy standing next to him as well. That's okay. He was a bad man anyway. Unless the guy doesn't come over to ask questions because of stuff. Maybe not. They asked him to leave. Oh, he asked him to leave?
That's all targets taken care of, 47. Now gain access to the tornado shelter.
Explosion, unnoticed. Accident. It will say accident eventually. No, doesn't say accident. Well, I didn't get a non-target though, so that's something. But I was spotted by the guy that was in there, so.
Sean Rose was not the Shadow Client. That much is clear. Whoever commands the militia, they got out just in time. Look around, 47. We're getting closer.
Someone's done their homework.
Look how far it dates back. Hayamoto, Beldingford, Delvade. The Shadow Client has been tracking you for decades.
Now, how is that possible?
It isn't. Every one of those missions were branded as unsolved or accidents. He must have been looking for a pattern, a certain MO, which would mean...
He knows me.
Well, at least this shortens the list.
Oh, that's what it says up on that thing there. Little post-it note. 47, question mark.
Some kind of network. Power players. From all sectors.
Familiar faces, too. Thomas Cross. Klaus Strandberg. Ether. And that's missing banker Eugene Cobb.
There's a name. Providence.
What? No. No, it can't be.
The Hidden Hand. Thought they were a myth.
Hypothesis, nothing more. The idea that a small cabal of kingmakers, controlling enough corporate and political leaders, could effectively run the world in secret.
Maybe not so hypothetical.
Keep looking, 47. We need full disclosure.
Found something.
Providence has infiltrated ICA, and Eric Sodas is their operative. Bastard! It all fits. He was the one who persuaded the rest of the ICA to greenlight this operation. to confer with the board, but mark my words, 47. This will have consequences.
Rose is gone.
It was me, wasn't it? They tracked me. I don't believe it. I took every precaution.
Rose knew the risks. They all do. You did well, Olivia. I am proud of you. Now listen. The ICA knows about you. They kept you alive because they needed you, and now they don't. We won't talk again. Not until the storm is over.
I don't like it. This man nobody's capable of. You need to end this now.
I ran away as a boy. My friend and I, away from that place. We came upon a small farming community. The people were dirt poor, but this woman, she took us in. We were awakened the next morning by the shots. A dozen people lay face down in the snow. Our warden didn't like to leave witnesses. They shot the woman and her family last. They made sure that we watched the whole thing. This is your gift, the warden told us. Your gift and your curse. Touching lives only by ending them.
You know him.
Better than anyone.
Ooh. Yeah. Still have no idea who this person is. Wonder how long they planned this sort of story arc to take place. Wait a minute, I didn't even count as being spotted when that guy found me trespassing? Okay. Silent assassin. Okay. Fine. I'll take that. One more mission. Old friends. So they count that as a cutscene, huh? Alright. Alright.
Good morning, 47. The board has sanctioned Eric Soda's for termination. After Colorado, we did some digging into Soda's private affairs and discovered that he has been fast-tracked for critical heart surgery at the hyper-exclusive Gama Private Hospital in Hokkaido, Japan. Such a display of power has Providence written all over it. Sodas, who suffers from a rare condition known as situs inversus, where his internal organs are reversed, desperately needs a right-sided heart transplant and has clearly betrayed the ICA to get it. He was admitted last night and is currently being prepped for a 3-day surgery. We have booked you into Gama under the usual guise of Tobias Reaper, corporate shark, here for a standard medical checkup. As such, you will need to play it by ear and procure whatever tools you need to complete the mission. You also need to eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, a Tokyo lawyer who works for Providence. Sodas has already given Yamazaki access to our client records and has agreed to provide a full list of active ICA operatives post-operation. This transaction cannot be allowed to happen. Sodas must pay for his treachery, and his insidious employers must be taught a lesson. ICA's sovereignty is at stake. Powerful as Providence may be, we need to draw a line in the sand. I will leave you to prepare.
Okay, now I've largely been doing... You're not allowed to not take a pistol now, that's the thing. Now that I can actually take stuff in, I'm not allowed to not take a gun. In fact, I don't think you can empty... Can you even empty your things so that you're not carrying anything? Don't think you can. But either way, I've been trying to do this sort of like as if it's when you play it for the first time-ish. Now, how do I want to go about this? I can... There's a few ways I can go about pushing Yamazaki off the edge of something.
Welcome to Hokkaido 47. The Gamma Private Hospital provides cutting-edge medical treatment for the global elite outside the law, if required. The facility is partially run by an artificial intelligence system known as Kai. The AI oversees patient admission to various areas in the hospital and even participates in some medical procedures. You will find Eric Sodas in the operating theatre, undergoing a pre-surgery regenerative stem cell treatment, a highly controversial procedure yet to be approved by Japanese authorities. Yuki Yamazaki has already arrived. You'll find her in her suite or roaming the restaurant and spa areas of the hospital. Sodas is scheduled to be put under soon. Let us make sure he stays that way. Good luck, 47.
Hello, Mr. Reaper. As part of the service here at Gamma, your personal room has been outfitted with a radio frequency identification chip. The device will unlock and allow access to your personal suite.
So, one of the things I can do is try to get myself a doctor's outfit. To get access to medical areas. From something I've read, apparently this Amos Dexter is related to somebody who was significant in the previous game, Absolution. Now, where is he? If he can get his worthless butt back here, I can use him as a means to acquiring a doctor's disguise. Is that him up there? No, that's... what's his face? It's the guy who wants to look like Helmut Kruger. Well, this Dexter guy doesn't take this long to get back here. He actually starts off in here. And he wanders off. Is that glowing bit of handrail? Is that a blend spot? Blend in as Tobias Reaper. Oh, come on, you old fart, where are you? They don't know I'm trespassing. Those two doctors do. Come on, you're slowing me down. There he is. But he's not coming down the stairs. He's going to make a phone call. I think that's what he does. He makes a phone call.
I have intel.
Well, that is another way to get a doctor's outfit, isn't it? If Dexter is going back down this way, then sure, but if not, then I'll scramble to follow that guy. Here he comes. Now, I have a feeling he will actually not go right out onto the balcony, because I've seen him come back in and just talk on the phone in the hallway. But that's okay, I just need to knock him out. Stick him in a cupboard, take his clothes. Yep, he is going all the way out there. Funny that these two don't know that I'm not their patient.
What a relief, Mr. Dexter. That you're still breathing. This machine seems to be on the blink. Let me just... There. And everything is under control. You can go. Alright, let's check the stats. Yes, that looks good. Maybe the liver count is a little too high. I'll follow up on that. Back to work.
Okay. Disguised as a doctor. Okay, now that's something.
Mr. Jason Portman.
She doesn't know that I'm not her
Please come to the
colleague.
hospital entrance. A doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman. A doctor will escort you to your appointment. Please proceed to the hospital entrance.
Ah! What happened?
Director got you working overtime as well?
Actually, no. The instructor here at Gap.
Actually, might prep something for later, which means I need to deal with this dude.
This morning too, I just felt so
Perhaps crimes.
Where's yoga guy? There he is.
Hi, Mom. Hi. Hello, Mother. Chatting with my little bro, just talking about all his video games, all that fun stuff. Listen, I've got to run, okay? Next appointment's here. Talk to you soon, okay? I love you.
Maybe he's going that way. Why is he going that way?
I'm very sorry. Let me get out of your way.
Damn, I was just thinking if I could, like, have him isolated here and stick him in here, there'd be opportunity to come back later and just take his clothes. Otherwise, I might want to do this stuff first.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. Potentially the biggest day of my career. Yuki Yamazaki books me for an entire day. What do? Split my damn pants because my little brother dares me to do the destroyer of the universe pose. More like destroyer of butts. Now my rear hurts like I've been bowling all night and there are no replacement pants anywhere. None. Just great. Just freaking
Did she
great.
always stay in this room? Oh shit. Alright, considering that I'm fairly certain I've seen somebody come in here later and sit down here, I think it might be best if I do this first. Where's she going? Looks like she might be on her way back here anyway. I think she goes... Well, either way she's going to go past these stairs, because she usually goes down these stairs to get to her room, so... I can't remember if she goes to the restaurant after she's been in her room or after she's gone to the spa.
That is Yuki
Yeah,
Yamazaki.
she's going to her room.
Miss Yamazaki, I believe you booked time for a yoga lesson.
Yes. To be honest, I was beginning to wonder if you're ever going to show. Glad you're here.
If you will just follow me. Miss Yamazaki. Very well. Let's begin. Let us begin with Upward Facing Dawn, when you're ready. Fluid movement. Very good. Now, transition into Lord of the Dance. Remember to breathe throughout. Warrior 2 pose. Core, strength. Stay there for a while. Changing sides. Be strong. And finally, tree pose. This one is tricky. Find a good spot for it.
Target down. Now it's time for sodas to retire.
Oh, that's her there, isn't it? Oh, yikes. Boiling to death. I'm sure the fall didn't help either. Okay. Well, I was going to do that after, but it's okay doing it now. Went by where the wrench was, so I was able to do the wrenching. which is a necessity if you want to do that without being spotted, otherwise...
That's a little harsh, isn't it? A total ban?
Otherwise all the people who are bathing there notice you. Now, okay.
It takes years of practice.
There are ways I can go about this. This is obviously one of them. But I'm thinking if I can just get around this way. It's odd. Regular doctors are allowed in here, but I don't know if they're allowed in the morgue. Oh no. They're allowed in here. So going this way, I can do that. You know, I'm not trespassing. Just a regular doctor. I'm totally allowed to be here. These guys won't spot me either.
Are the final details in place? Oh my! This space, the colors, oh the shapes. It's beautiful, exactly as it needs to be. A place for everything and everything in its proper place. Oh no! Here it comes. The old poisonous cloud bank rolling in. Oh, how did I imagine I could escape it? Oh, this is who I am. Always will be. Oh, my. Oh, this day just gets better and better. I smell flowers. Oh, yes. Jasmine. Lotus. Wisteria. Such calm. I think I'm...
That is the right-sided donor heart destined for sodas. This is what he sold out the ICA for.
So, the heart is still beating?
Your excuse. I need some time alone.
I can open this door anyway, apparently. Not even trespassing to be in here. There's a thing you can do around here too, is it? Oh, yeah, what does that do? Reducing the cooling system. Does that? Let's decrease room temperature. Does that do anything? Probably just bothers the doctor guy.
This should be a clear message to anyone considering following in his footsteps. That's both targets down. Time to find an exit. We're done here.
This is the closest one.
Miss Burnwood.
That's not what my ticket says.
We received your message. Loud and clear, I might add. Honestly, you could have just sacked the poor guy.
I didn't catch your name.
No, you didn't. There'll be no retaliation, not for Soders, nor any other recent fiascos. Someone's been meddling in our affairs, killing our operatives, and making the ICA look like fools. I think you got close to that someone. Closer than we've ever been. That's why we're hiring you to take him down.
I don't think so.
Don't rattle our cages, Miss Burnwood. You really have no idea.
You spy on us, bribe our people, and you have the gall to demand our help. No. Can't trust you.
Even so, we've been around for a long, long time. I think we could help each other. Some 20 years ago, your agency took in a young man with no past and extraordinary skills. In his own special way, he cares about you, and vice versa. And ever since that time, we've never stopped wondering where he came from and who made him what he is.
There was a doctor. Some depraved experiment. But he's gone now.
Ah. Well, if you believe the questions died with him, we have nothing further to discuss. If not, as I said, I think we could help each other. Partners, then. Cheer up, Miss Burnwood. We are the lesser evil. This terrorist. He wants nothing but chaos.
He's only a terrorist if you win.
Miss Burnwood, we won a long time ago. This is maintenance.
Seems like an awful lot of work for just maintenance. Well, I did Silent Assassin on that too. Wow. Well. Okay. So I got the whole thing done in under 4 hours. Start to finish. I wonder if I need to sign up for this thing in order to be able to get the Season 1 missions in Hitman 2. Or not. And it's still up for debate as whether or not I want to get Hitman 2. They have expanded its difficulty settings, apparently. There will be one where you basically can't fail. Which is not really the issue that I have. The issue is that once I know the things, once I've gotten proficient at it, I get screwed over by random bullshit. It's like, oh, you were doing the thing that you've done before, except this time, nope. No, not this time. Just for fuck's sake. And that's annoying. It's quite annoying. You know, over all that time playing the damn missions on professional, where it's so much easier to screw up. And what they do is like, oh no, it's just some guy spotted you out of the corner of his eye for a fraction of a second and you were blown. Cover just wiped like that. Which, as I said, was particularly annoying on Colorado, because the entire place was likely to blow your cover, and the entire place was likely to get you killed. But as I said, like, the actual notion of it itself, a lot of it is okay, I guess. The other thing, of course, that puts me off buying Hitman 2 is they signed up for distribution with Warner Brothers. And Warner Brothers sucks. I don't really want to give them money. And unfortunately, having a distribution deal with Warner Brothers means that buying a copy of the game means that Warner Brothers is getting money out of it. They already got, like, you know, the pre-order crap and gold and silver editions, standard, silver, and gold, 3 different versions of the same fucking game, just to save you having to buy the extra content separately later, because people were annoyed with this game when it released in episodes, and yet they're somehow not annoyed with pre-purchasing stuff that's planned to be released after the game comes out, but you buy it ahead of time. Yet people didn't want to buy this whole game ahead of time and accept an episodic release. But they're okay with, oh, we'll get the full game, except you're not getting the full game, not unless you pay extra money and wait until they finish the game later on with the extra content. Because people are fickle and stupid. Anyway, if I do get Hitman 2, then I guess I can look forward to doing this again. Basically, with the new mechanics and what have you, to get new unlocks, do new challenges, whatever. Stuff like that. But otherwise, it'll be bye for now. Go stick this on YouTube, I guess. See everybody next time, whenever that is, for whatever that is. Bye.